Hi there, my name's James, and if you got the time, I got the games. As you can see by looking on the map, there really isn't a whole lot left to do. There's 5 activities we haven't done, and they pretty much just circle the perimeter of the forge. So we're going to do all 5 of those, and then we're going to go into the final boss fight with Satan. This is the last video for this game, and I'm kind of bummed out that it's over because I really enjoyed this, even though it did glitch a lot. While trying to play through, and I do wish the story campaign would have been longer, but you know, what do you want for 20 bucks? I had a really good time with this. You know, really well done. We'll start with this survival over here. I'll tell you one thing about Volition and Deep Silver, it's, you know, they understand their fan base, and they cater to their fan base. There turned out to be a lot more content in this DLC than I really thought there was going to be. Notice I'm using this, the Last Supper, the gluttony gun. I did a video
Another group of demons incoming.
Where I showed where all the Tacos Malos were, and we unlocked this, but then it occurred to me when I got to this video, I haven't used this weapon one time in this walkthrough, so this is an interesting weapon. It shoots pink frosting. And at first I didn't really understand, I didn't get what that was about, because it doesn't really kill anyone. But basically what you do with it is you shoot people with pink icing, and then all the other enemies stop attacking you. And they try to start eating the guy that you squirted with pink icing. Yeah, and they all end up fighting each other.
Man, I'm really good at killing people.
So, pretty interesting. So that definitely fits gluttony. Yeah, I think those guys in the car were already dead, but there you go. Soul Blast. And notice that we don't have bullets or any explosives or anything, but look at everything that's just blowing up around us. This gun does do a lot of damage somehow. It's like, no, it's mine. It's mine! What's this guy doing over here way by himself, not even facing the right direction?
I'm good.
And there are a lot of these guys, too. Alright, very cool. You can see there's only one survival left. And both of the ones that we're doing, it's a really good time to use the Last Supper. Let's refill this thing before we move on. We'll probably be using that again. Because both of the survivals in this territory, the Forge, are for the easy difficulty. Neither one of them are that bad. Even though you could see there was a lot of chaos and shit blowing up all over the place. But to the bottom right side of the Forge on the map, over on one of these islands, here we go. This is our last pledge rush. This one isn't too bad because the portals are all around this island we're standing on, and you just have, no matter which direction you turn,
I'm ready for anything.
you're facing one of the portals. So this one isn't too hard, as long as you don't get right in the middle of it, with these bro demons surrounding you, and then they just whack the shit out of you. Only thing is here is you have to turn the camera yourself, because if the portal isn't in the frame, then they don't go into it. Yeah, doing really good here. Not that time. Oh, get him. Looks like we're almost done. Oh shit, what just happened? It's like there aren't any frat leaders here. I must have got hit by 2 or 3 of them at once. Alright, that's all good. That's the last pledge rush. We got the gold in all of those.
Let's see what these things can do.
Very cool. So we'll go to the upper right portion of the forge on the map. And this is another altar. It's another element
Maybe I should try blasting.
that we haven't unlocked yet till the end. Oh, this one's okay.
Use the Shadow Blast to trap your enemies in a tenebrous cloud. The darkness will slow them down while they choke to death.
This one I'd say, you know, I don't use this one too often. Obviously, this is the last video. I didn't use it very much. We just opened it up. But it's okay. I do like the Soul Blast a lot better. Once it's upgraded, it just goes from demon to demon and just tears them apart from the inside out. Alright, where is everybody? Yeah, there you go. See, it kind of freezes them. It's similar to the Stone Blast in terms of the fact that it immobilizes them long enough for you to shoot them. Which is alright. Whoa, way over there.
Man, I'm really good at killing people.
Yeah, we're only on wave 2 here.
There's more of them.
You see, Shadow Blast is pretty cool, and obviously it's not upgraded. Oh, imps, lose the imps. I don't know if it's just my game or this happens to, or it's supposed to be this way. Whenever you're in the armchair at Yedden, the sloth armchair, the imps can't jump on you. But that's the way it's worked out on my game, anyway.
Poor bastards.
Yep, total overkill.
I could better.
Great weapon. Alright, so finally we have all of the blast elements. And circling all the way around, the next one is a survival, and it's right out in front of the Ultor building. Again, for the easy difficulty, nothing to it, but really chaotic. But all of our weapons are upgraded. All of the 7 deadly weapons are fully upgraded here. Oh, excuse me, going for a ride. And I do like that stomp. You notice that it doesn't push any of the vehicles or people away. It's like the holy light of God. Which before it's upgraded just blinds everybody. When it's completely upgraded like it is here, it's like everyone around you just disintegrates. And the Vampire is pretty cool. Sucks their life force out of these demons and turns them into husks. Oh shit, didn't see that over there. Need the Stone Blast. Stone Blast really is the only thing that I found that works on these things. And tanks, too. Alright, yeah, let's do something we haven't used yet. The Warship Aura.
More demons!
Yeah, go and worship me. And then die. There's so much you can do with this. This was $20 well spent, I'm sorry. That Soul Blast is still flying around killing people. Alright, everybody step off. Where are we at? Alright, we need 8 more kills here. Oh, I got hit from behind. Just staked me. Man, awesome. Alright, that's done.
Yeah!
That's the whole map. That's every diversion. And also this altar is the only thing left.
Phil is trying to say something.
Yeah, I got a little ahead of myself. We still have one arcane element to
Starting
open.
understand. Boss likes violence.
In which our heroes are didactically informed that the vacuum stomp draws enemies
See, the
towards
imps can't jump on you.
in a frightful and deadly collision.
Another group of demons incoming.
And this one, the vacuum stomp. I do like this one a lot. Like your main stomp will send everybody flying away from you. Oh, another glitch. A lot of glitches in this game. And then the second stomp we did is like the Holy Light of God, and then this one sucks everybody to you and makes them crash into each other. Yep, beat it. Whoa, shit, nope. Wasn't trying to jump anywhere near that high. But there we go. That's all of our arcane elements. Oh man, and 100% of the forge. Got a little ahead of myself there. Right in the thick of it that whole time.
Thanks for helping me secure the forge. If you're still in hell next fiscal year, I'll give you a nice bonus.
Despite what he told Johnny upon their first meeting in hell, Dane had other motivations for standing against the Prince of Darkness. Upon first arriving in hell, Dane approached Satan with an open hand. However, no matter how much Dane tried to build a working relationship, the devil only begrudgingly extended the lightest of professional courtesy. Dane had no issue working with people, but being treated as a pawn, not as a partner, was beneath him. He was insulted, and for that, Dane would see Satan brought low, and he knew exactly how to do it.
Yep, he's been sitting down here this whole time waiting for the Saints to show up. It was the Saints that killed him, after all. He knew who he was dealing with. Cool. Alright, so the only thing left is to crash the wedding. And just like in the fourth game, dead center of the map is where Zinyak's fortress was. There is a balcony right here.
The time had come for the Black Wedding that would unite Johnny and Jezebel as Hell's new power couple. The tabloids were already calling them Johnny Bell, but Johnny had something different in mind.
Hey, Satan.
There you go. Shoot him in the face.
Here,
I can't believe that worked.
Occam's razor. So
Yeah, not so much. And he's got the president in there.
Playtime is over, Mr. Gat. Save them if you can.
I love weddings.
Oh man, Dudley Death Drop. I've said it in other videos. Obviously the makers of this game are pro wrestling fans. That's why there's so many pro wrestling moves in the game.
He's all yours, Johnny.
I got this.
Yep, if you come in here with Kenzie, you're gonna be Johnny anyway.
You're in my domain, mortal.
This boss battle, I don't think this is necessarily the hardest boss battle you're ever gonna have. Because you have such a variety of weapons and powers that you can use here, and most of them actually do work on Satan. Like we just got him with the Soul Blast. Okay, this thing, he disappears. He can be in any of 4 places. He is the Great Deceiver, after all. I like to use the chair. It finds him really fast. There it is, vacuum stomp, and then the room fills up with enemies, and not anymore. Here, I see one guy left on the mat. Oh, there he is. It's alright, Imp's got him. Alright, anytime you're ready, Satan. Yeah, we got all your boys. Shitty's over here. Yeah, got me.
I don't think so, mortal.
Yeah, I do. Come on.
I'm waiting for you, Gat.
Okay, so now he can be in any of 5 different places. Still not a problem. Shit. Now they're all over the room again. So we'll use the vamp aura. Turn him into
Winning
huts.
isn't important. It's the body count.
Yeah, pretty awesome. And obviously you don't see her too much, but we still got Kenzie in here helping us too. Whoa!
I like you better over there.
And yeah, why not?
Me? Satan?
Wail on him.
Come. Find me, mortal.
Disappears again. Okay, looks like he's spread out a little bit more. Even our Titan's looking for him.
Your efforts are in vain.
And get him. That vacuum stomp wolf doesn't always kill him, but it sucks him in real close. Alright.
Audacity.
The cold fire aura is one of the weapons. Hold on. There it is. That will actually freeze him in his place. So your powers do work on Satan.
Cell hunts the lion.
And he's down.
Nuts.
Yeah, serious overkill here. Oh yeah, he was down like a good 10 seconds before the gun stopped firing. But that's it. That's our boss battle.
And like that, the battle had ended. Satan could no longer suffer the indignity of being beaten by a mortal and disobeyed by his daughter, and so he banished them from perdition. But still, all was not well.
That was a direct order from your captain! You're worse than Pierce! Trivia night is sacred! You don't get to quit just because you know fuck all about pop culture.
Who knows the name of the Nightblade episode where they introduced Nightbladette?
It was called The Meaning of Reconciliation and it was directed by Kim Stein.
I can't believe Asha sleeps with you.
I can't believe you don't.
Boss, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yep, there's our guy.
Whoa, 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 who the fuck is that?
Her name's Jezebel. She's the devil's daughter.
Pierce is gonna have a heart attack.
Nah, she likes to sing. Pierce will dig her.
I don't think...
Can you rock the narrator from Joseph?
Yeah?
She'll be fine.
Right?
Guys, where's Johnny?
Our hero had not yet returned to the mortal coil, for he was waylaid by none other than God himself.
I have a situation.
Look, man, I just really want to go home.
I owe you.
Huh?
Zinyak hastened the apocalypse. St. Peter's a guy, bless his heart, but he was processing souls way too slowly. With the destruction of Earth, Satan had the numbers to storm heaven. All he needed was the President of the United States to lead them.
What, you think I couldn't do it?
No, I think you wouldn't do it. Aisha's up here.
Oh, man.
I want to see her.
Slow down, buddy. I said that I owe you, and I'll make good on that. But I want you to know your options.
Okay, I said earlier in another video,
Shape the tale. If you want to see
this game has 5 different endings.
the love of his life, turn to page 31. If you want to see the devil defeated and Johnny crowned the new king of hell, turn to page 13. If you want the saints to find a new home world for what's left of humanity, turn to page 62. If you want God to recreate the earth, but in doing so retcon the entire world of Saints Row, turn to page 124. And finally, if you want God to bestow Johnny with the answers to all the questions of the universe, turn to page 248.
Okay, so they give you the choice, and in order to see all 5 endings, you have to actually play through the boss battle 5 different times. So that's what I'm going to do here, and I'm going to show all 5 endings. But this one here, reunite Johnny with the love of his life. Anybody that was a fan of the first 2 games has been wanting to see this.
Johnny realized that this was his one chance to make it into heaven. He had to take it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool.
The end.
Okay, so I just played through it again. Now, crown Johnny the new king of hell. Sounds pretty interesting, right?
In Hell's weakened state, the heavenly host made short work of Satan and those who were loyal to him. Soon, Johnny was the new ruler of Hell.
Kinda pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, it kinda is.
Do you miss your friends?
Nah. I know they'll be down here in no time.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it for that one. That one's kind of anticlimactic, I think. Okay, played through it a 3rd time. Find the Saints a new homeworld for what's left of humanity. I thought we already did that. I thought we lived on a planet full of velociraptors.
As much as he loved Aisha, Johnny couldn't abandon his friends and the rest of humanity.
There it is.
The planet itself looks perfect. Oxygen base, lush forests, clean water, fertile soil.
What's the catch?
It appears to be inhabited by a psychotic warlike race. This is going to be our toughest fight yet.
Thank you, God.
The end.
Yep, that's all good. Alright, one more time. Have God recreate the earth and retcon the entire world of Saints Row. This ending is probably my favorite of the 5.
Johnny knew that he couldn't choose his own happiness at the expense of humanity. And so he asked God to reshape the world, hoping that maybe, just maybe, in this new life, he could find his friends again.
It's really her.
I can't believe we've bagged Brimstone.
It doesn't make sense. She's evaded capture for years.
Why would she drop the ball now?
I don't know. When the lieutenant gets to interrogation, Brimstone's gonna talk.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. Very, very cool. I wonder how the president fits into that story. Alright, the final one. Have God bestow Johnny with answers to all the questions of the universe.
There were so many questions that Johnny needed answers to. Why did good people suffer? Was there a way to bring peace to all mankind? What was the secret to making a perfect lobster bisque?
Oh.
The end.
And that's it. There's your joke ending right there. I'm really glad that Daniel Day Kim is still doing the voice of Johnny. He's been the same guy, has done the voice of Johnny for every game. And I do like the fact that they gave this 5 different endings, because that means there can be a Saints Row 5. They can pretty much go and do whatever they want to do. Because at the end of the 4th game, I was wondering how could you... I mean, the world exploded. There's only so many survivors of the human race left. What can you possibly do after that? Well, now they can do anything.
The alliance that Johnny brought together had far-reaching effects throughout the afterlife. For centuries, the Ultor Alliance ruled in relative peace, until a new threat emerged. A secret cabal that plotted to strike at a time of complacency. The war was long and tumultuous, but in the end, the Ultor Alliance prevailed. So what then became of those who aided Gat? Dane's partnership with Johnny changed him more than he knew. When William Sharp abducted Kiki, Dane risked his life to save her. The two got married soon after. Naturally, an ironclad prenup was agreed to. Sharp is now their pool boy. Vlad's castle was returned to its former terrifying glory. Kilbane's screams echo throughout the shantytown, a permanent reminder of what comes to those who question Vlad's dominion. Blackbeard now sails across the sky on the Queen Anne's revenge, searching for any others who would threaten the Alliance's control and pressing them into service. Shakespeare's considerable fame only skyrocketed when he unveiled his latest opus, the live burial, exhumation, and reburial of Shogo Akuji. The critics and audiences loved it. Shogo, not so much. People kept on tormenting Dex. The payback was well overdue. But Viola looked not for power or revenge. The deal she sought was of a different nature. Ever a realist, Viola knew there was no way to barter her way past the pearly gates, but she was quite confident she could reach a different arrangement with God. An annual conference between representatives of heaven and hell. It's really just an excuse for them to play volleyball.
Yep, and over on the left, there's Oleg. I'm actually surprised that he wasn't in this game, because I'm pretty sure that guy did not get into heaven. But I'll tell you what, once again, I really enjoyed this, and I'm kind of bummed out that it's over. But, looking at the map, we have completed 100% of the map and the entire story campaign. And now I've got to find something else to do with my time. But this is all good. I am going to go ahead and end this here. My name is James. If you got the time, I got the games.